Hello friends! Today's tapping video is around feeling not good enough, but specifically through the lens of feeling like you're good at things, but not quite good enough, right? Like you're good enough to get free products sent to you, but not for the brand deal, or for people to love your free content, but not want to actually work for you, right? That feeling of like, I'm good enough for this, but not good enough for what I actually want and desire. So I want you to close your eyes and tune into that feeling. If there's ever been a time or like a memory where you really felt that way and you have that experience, let's tune into that now and notice how that feels in your body. That feeling of like not measuring up, not being good enough. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and start tapping along with me. All of these times in my life, all of these memories and experiences where I just wasn't good enough, where I didn't make the cut, things that I've been good at, but not good enough at, things that I've been good at, but not the best at, not good enough to be rewarded, not good enough to be chosen. People value me, but not enough to pay the bills. Maybe they love my free content, and I get all of these views and comments saying how great and helpful my content is, but they don't want to buy from me. Say thanks, but no thanks. And it sucks to feel that way. To be some level of valuable, but not enough. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm missing. I don't know what's wrong with me. Why am I not good enough? Why am I never good enough? It's never enough. It's never enough. There's always someone else who's better. Someone else who gets chosen. I make it far, but I don't seem to be able to cross that finish line. And I hate that feeling. Just feels like I'm never able to measure up. I'm never able to be the one people want. That they don't see value in myself and my offers. And I know I'm really good at what I do. I know I can help people. I know I can bring so much value. But it doesn't matter. Because nobody else seems to see that. No one else feels that way. And when they don't see that, it makes me doubt if really I am as good as I sometimes think I am. Because if I was that good, clearly things would be working out for me. And they're very much not. Maybe I'm not even good. Maybe I suck and that's why things aren't going my way. It just never works for me. I'm just not good enough. I'm just not good enough. I'm never going to be good enough to get what I want. People are never going to see me as the one to choose, as the one to hire, as the one to join their programs, because there's always someone better than me. Why would they ever want to choose me when they can choose someone else? All of these feelings of inadequacies, all the ways I feel I don't measure up, all of my shortcomings, these feelings like it's never good enough, that whatever I try, it doesn't matter, that I am never chosen. I'm honoring these feelings now. Feeling and tapping out all of those negative emotions, all of the pain and hurt, for all the times in my past where I didn't feel good enough, where I didn't feel worthy, where I didn't feel chosen. All those times back through my past where I made it really close, but I didn't cross that finish line. Where I was just there, but someone else beat me. And all those times I just felt I wasn't enough. I'm feeling all of those negative feelings right now. Allowing myself to feel that. Feeling it in my body. That pain, that hurt, that suffering. Those shitty feelings of not feeling good enough. All of those experiences I've had that made me believe I wasn't good enough. All of those times I wasn't chosen. All of those times I felt short. That made me believe I wasn't good enough. All those experiences that I took as proof, that I interpreted as proof that I wasn't good enough. When in reality, it's just a misunderstanding. Maybe some of those things didn't work out because they weren't meant to. Maybe some of those things didn't work out because I was meant for something else and something better. And maybe those things didn't pan out because the universe was just protecting me, making sure I was on my most aligned and best path, where rejection was just redirection. Or maybe I just needed to learn a couple of more things. Add a couple of skills to my skill set. But even that doesn't mean I'm not good enough. Just meant I needed additional practice. So all these feelings of feeling like I'm good but not good enough. These feelings that people don't see my value. Maybe that's happening and being reflected back into my reality because there's that part of me that believes it myself. That part of me that feels like I'm good but not good enough. So that's what plays out in my reality. That part of me that questions and doubts if I'm capable or good enough. The part of me that doesn't see my full value and doesn't believe in it fully. That's being reflected back to me through others. So maybe it was never a question of whether or not I was actually good enough. Maybe it's just a maybe it's just a reflection of if I believe I am good enough. Maybe the reason why I haven't hit my goals isn't because me and my products aren't good enough. Maybe I am good enough. Maybe I'm great. Maybe I'm the best damn person out there for this. But because I haven't seen that, because I haven't believed that fully, that's why the things haven't been happening for me. That it's not a question of if I'm good enough. It's a question of if I believe I'm good enough. And there's that part of me that knows I am. That's why I'm frustrated that I haven't gotten my goals yet. Because if there was no part of me that felt like I was good enough for this, then I wouldn't be upset about it. I'm upset because I know I'm good enough. I know I deserve to be chosen. I know I deserve to be picked. So that's where that frustration comes in. Because deep down, I know that I am good enough. Deep down, I know that I'm actually really damn good at what I do. That I'm really, really good at what I do, actually. But I've just been doubting myself. And I've just been making the rejection mean something about me and mean that I'm not good enough. So I'm dropping that now. And I'm making the rejection mean something else now. That it's not that things not working out means I'm not good enough. That if things don't work out, it's one of two things. One, it means something better is on its way. Maybe an opportunity for more money, or a more aligned client or a job. So I'm not going to stress out if the first thing that comes around isn't it. Or the second or third thing for that matter. Because I'm amazing at what I do. And if there's any rejection, it's just redirection to something better. Or two, it just means I need to believe in myself a little bit more. So I'm dropping all of that doubt. And I am amplifying that voice inside of me that does believe in me. The voice that knows I'm really damn good at what I do. The voice in me that knows I deserve to be making so much money right now. That I deserve to have a massive impact because of how incredible I am at what I do. The part of me that knows that I can make a real difference in people's lives. So any part of me that doubts that, I'm going to tap it away. And when those doubts and fears come up, I will tap them away and anchor into this new belief. So it's no longer convincing myself and others that I'm the best. That there is conviction in knowing I am. I am so good at what I do. I am the best at what I do. I am so damn good at what I do that I need to tell more people because they deserve the solutions I have. They deserve the help I can provide. Any fear or doubt, I'm letting that go. Any resistance I have to stepping into that fully, I'm clearing it now. Anchoring fully into the knowing that I'm really good at what I do. I am the best at what I do. I deserve to be wildly successful. I deserve to have a huge impact and make a lot of money because I am that good. I am really good at what I do. I am the best at what I do. And I am anchoring into that fully now. Squeeze your wrist, take a deep breath in, and release. All right, I want you guys to notice any shifts that have happened, what has come up for you. In particular, how grounded you feel in that belief that you are good enough, you are more than good enough, right? A concept I talk to my clients about is like whether or not we're like a wobbly human. And the visuals that come to my mind is like when you're kind of doubting yourself, I imagine like you're out on like, walking around. And if there's like all this doubt that comes in, right? If there was a big gust of wind, you'd be like, wobbling in the wind because you're not very steady. You're like, I'm good enough. I'm not good enough, right? Whereas when you're so grounded in knowing I'm the best at what I do, for my people, I'm the best at what I do. And I deserve that top spot. I know that with every fiber of my being, right? You're so grounded. It is a knowing. It's not like, I think I'm good enough. It's like, no, I fucking am good enough. When you feel that way, you are grounded. You are so solid. And it doesn't matter what gusts of wind are coming your way, you will not move because you are so grounded in that being. So whenever you're doubting yourself, I want you to come back to this tapping or tap on your own or do whatever until you get to that feeling of such security, such groundedness that it's like roots coming out of your feet and like holding you down to the ground. No gust of wind, no doubt or anything could ever shake that belief out of you. And when you start to fully believe that, your reality is going to shift and reflect changes of people then seeing that value and mirroring that back to you. So I hope this one helped. Let me know what came up for you in the comments because I'm always curious and love hearing your experiences. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.